WLPGA recognises that safety is the #1 issue when it comes to running a business, and about 15 years ago we developed guidelines for good practices and guidelines for safety in the LPG industry. And these were subsequently updated in 2008, and then we've updated them again this year. Now these are the umbrella documents that we have, but beneath that we have guides to prescriptive parts of the business where the risk is quite high. So we have, for example, a guide on cylinder management. We have a guide on moving LPG by road using bulk transport. There are a suite of documents that's available on the website to everybody, not just WLPGA members. Some years ago, about 3 years ago, we decided to walk the talk, and we decided to run workshops on best practices, and we do this now every year throughout the world, and we're doing all we can to promote it and keep this industry safe. Well, knowledge transfer is one of the other planks of our mission statement, and in the past, to be fair, we've relied heavily on some of the big international oil companies who have been members of ours, who have had their own training activities, and we've shared off that. We recognised a couple of years ago that we really need to fill that gap with these large companies leaving the LPG industry. So we've set up a training facility. We now run, the WLPGA now runs training courses in conjunction with a company here in Singapore. And we run these all over the world. And we're trying to fill the gap. If you Google LPG training, you won't find very much out there. So we realize that there's a gap there to be filled, because every year we're getting something like 10 million new tons of business into the industry, and that brings tens of thousands of new people who are totally new to LPG. They need to be trained. We run training programs throughout the distribution channel, so we have a training program, for example, that mirrors the guides that I talked about, which support our best practices initiative. So we will run training programs on cylinder management, on road transport, on cylinder filling. So those parts of the industry where, again, we feel that there might be a degree of risk that we can help mitigate with proper training.